Sai Ram. Dear brothers and sisters, by the infinite grace, love and compassion of Bhagwan Baba, SSIO USA has really dipped all of us in these 3 days in nectarian bliss. So blissful, so we don't want to leave this place. We feel so good, so connected, and so beautiful. Never has there been a conference in the world, Sathya Sai conference in the world, where the conference has been organized next to the airport. You know why? Because both Harish and Alex, what they wanted to do was, they wanted you to come out of the aircraft, the next step must be in the hotel lobby. Unfortunately, the US, they want us to go through the immigration and custom, but that is beyond their control. But that is the convenience, and so seamlessly everything was organized, so beautifully everything was put, nice food you had, SSC children there, you see, everything is happening, but there's a lot of background work which you don't know, which you don't see, but everything is seamlessly going through as if everything is so beautifully done, including the debate, and to cap it all up, the play that they did. You know the SSC children, they did the play? The sacrifice. Please don't think that is just a play. That was a Native American ideal in which if you sacrifice, rain will come. But that is also in the Hindu Shastras and all these villages. Rain will come if there is one individual person who's able to sacrifice. In the Gita is Yajna spirit. Those who live in this world sacrificing, the nature will be with us. Why it is not coming to this point is because we have become selfish and self-centered. SSC children reminded us to become sacrificial. Then the youth came. My God, it was really like then they did everything. There are 3 scripts there. The 3 parallel plays that was done, and the dialogues was like that. See, I'm a play guy. I've written more than 100 scripts. 12 of them were staged in front of Bhagwan Baba. So I'm very careful to see what is happening, where the stage, because we have done this. So, I was looking what could have improved, and then I found out perfection can never be improved. Okay. So, my topic is self-transformation towards oneness, which is the theme of this particular conference. But how do we transform? Actually, when you say self-transformation, what is it? Like this debate that you did like this, what is it? Which is more important? Group sadhana or individual sadhana? It's like asking, which is more important? Breathing in or breathing out? So, now, self-transformation towards oneness is a beautiful picture, because the caterpillar is continuously parasitizing. So I told the caterpillar, hey, look at you. You are just continuously living selfishly, self-centeredly, eating on leaves. Why don't you change? Caterpillar told me, Suresh, it's not possible. Why it's not possible? Look at me, ugly, creepy, crawly creature. I said, you can change. You must go within. They asked me, how do you go within? Become a pupa. So the pupa they went within, and then from there the pupa cracked, and you became a butterfly. Butterfly gives, caterpillar takes. The caterpillar takes, devil, you give, God, become godly, Baba said. So this is what the whole transformation is, towards that oneness. So when you give and give and give, you become godly. Question is, what do you do? How do you do it? That is what the subject is all about. So what can we do? So you see, this is a very nice thing. 2 people from lot of work we do, lot of work from that side, the rail was built, this side, we are working, and finally when they came together, the rails are not matching. Your activity has not led to productivity. So the point of the story is that you can be ritual, you can do all these things, it's wonderful, fantastic, but is it leading to results? The key point is what you want, results. That is what, if you don't want results and we are just doing, it's fun. But Swami said, life is a game, play it. Game is no goal. Play it, you have to have a goal. Life must have a goal. And with that goal, we must move towards that goal. So everything we must now start to see. Is it relevant? Is it significant? Is it impactful? We have to see. See, this is very funny. Humans are the only creatures on earth that will cut down a tree, turn it into paper, and then write, save the trees. Funny, isn't it? So a lot of things that we are doing in our life, we have to ask. We have to check and see. This conference is over. Today you'll be going back. You'll be flying back for 1 week later. Oh, how was the conference? Nice conference, good conference. The chapatis was good. The curry was nice. Okay, but apart from that, what about the talks? That also was good. Then about 1 month later, I ask you something. Which conference was it? In Dallas. Yeah, Dallas. Yes. Nice, good. What did they talk about? Love, serve, that kind of thing. Yeah. Then Six months later, if I ask you, how is it? It's a faint notion, isn't it? 1 year later, imagination. 2 years later, hallucination. That's all. Everything will pass by, my friend. Everything will pass by. The whole point of the story is that it has got to instill. It has got to be impressive. Every point. What did you learn? What did you see? What did you think? Each speaker who does, you have to pick up the point. Why? Time is short. In one conference where 1,800 people was there, I brought into the conference a pot. I carried a pot with me and I put here and I came with this pot. And I asked everyone, what's my height? 6'3". Can I go into this pot? Everybody said no. One day, I can. Yeah, I can. The point of the story is that if anything happens, you collapse, 24 hours, they catch my ashes and put it here. I am portable. And this you have to remember, because Swami said 2 things you must remember. What is that? Death and God. If one who is not contemplating on what death is can never be a jnani, in Jnana Vahini, Swami writes there. That is how you must think. Every moment is spare. You are only given a short span of time. In this time, you have to finish the examination and you have to redeem your life. That yearning must be there. That burning sensation must be there. Otherwise, this opportunity will be lost. You and I are very privileged. Early morning when we get out, you have to thank Lord. Oh Lord, from the 8.4 million species, lucky I am a human being. Do you know that? You are a human being. That's the most privileged sensation and experience you have. This experience that you have a human being is the most privileged. And being a human being, we came to know about spirituality. And that too, we must be very honored and lucky. Why? Because for us, it was not normal guru who came and gave you Bhiksha Mantra and all that. God himself came down and picked us up. Oh Lord, that means how privileged are we? You came and picked us up. Not only you picked us up, you taught us, you sang and you guided us and you pulled us all, in which means to say, that soul, our soul must be, that's why when I was traveling 25 hours from Malaysia to here, there was many functions that you have when you travel to a science conference, to see relatives, to see friends. There's nothing more exciting. Your soul starts vibrating because you want to meet devotees. Funny, when you come here, some of you I have not met, but when we are meeting, it's like one kind of a funny feeling that you get, as if we have met a long time before. I think what happens is when we are sitting here, our souls get up and go out for the playground and they have a good, hey, hi, how are you, where are you? Yeah, I'm in that other body. Oh, you are in this body, okay. We have this beautiful, I think that is real satsang. They're having satsang there. And after today, you all will come back to us and we return back home. So that is, I think, that feeling that we have. So this connection must be respected and revered. You all are responsible for my redemption. You are responsible. That's I'm telling you. Dr. Reddy also, senior professor, he reprimands me and tells me, you must correct this, you must do this, you must do this. It's okay. You know why? Simply because everybody must be corrected. And because as long as you take me to God, don't allow SSIO to use you. Use SSIO to get to God. That is how the relationship should be. Yeah. All these are Rajinikanth's punch dialogue, Now, doctor said, asked to spend at least 1 hour per day in the treadmill. Doctor said, hey, 1 hour you should be in the treadmill. No problem. Is he in the treadmill? Yes, he's in the treadmill. What is he doing? Yeah. Fulfilling. Yeah. This is why, for this reason, the Sathya Sai Scriptural Committee. Is William here? William, are you here? William. Yeah, get up. Please get up, William. Please stand up. That's William. Srikanth, here. Please stand up. Srikanth. Yeah. And Niranjan. Stand up, Niranjan. Yeah. All these people. And then we have Severin on the side. Fiona and Sean on New Zealand. We have Sarika in Mauritius and George Beverdellis. This is the 9 people in the Sathya Sai Scriptural study. You all get the Scriptural study thing? The purpose of the study guide, I know you may be a bit confused, is to read. Just because you may forget. It's nicely put there. How is study guides? How is it? Very nice. Have you read it? That's the only thing we have not done. So now I just want to let you know, all these people sit day and night and generate. How many of you have received the 108 mirrors, 108 study guide, Namavali? Yeah. No, others have not received it? No, it's a very serious thing because we have passed it to National Council, regional leaders. All of you should have received it and you should be conducting the study cycles because we have already received. Study cycle, early morning, 4:30 you get up. Oh, you chant 108 times. Oh, Swami, you are the one who is compassionate. You are the one who is all kind. You are the one who is all, you are formally Shirdi Sai Baba. And then you have done. And he will sit there and say, this I know this. I know this. You are bothered to wake me up at 108 early morning and you are telling me, I know. Yeah, so that is why we changed it, because it's a ritual. If you just do it like a parrot, it's a ritual. But now we changed it. We said 108 mirrors, 108 times. Oh Lord, you are the one who's compassionate. My question to us, am I as compassionate as you are? And if I'm compassionate 108 times, I increase my frequency. Why? Because he said, you are God. But I don't feel God. Therefore, I have to change. I have to transform. We used 108 times to transform ourselves so that by the time we finish our life, we can be with him. Why? Because Baba said, even the river has innate intelligence to go to the ocean. What happened to humanity? Swami said that. If you have decided to clap, clap enthusiastically. Dharma of a clapper is to clap. Yeah. Now, in life, you and I are caught in this maze. We are in this maze. We are trying to get out. We are trying to come out. Where? Which direction? What is it? And we are going. So in this direction that we are lost, we got one Sai center. All right. So we go into the Sai center, but we are still there. We are lost. We are coming out. The whole purpose of life is to come out. But what we do, we take the altar and we put in our house. We got a bathroom, we got a hall, we got an altar also, and we in the altar, we sit here and you, how is life? Everything is okay. Bhagavan, give me this. Bhagavan, give me that. Everything is given. So your prison is very beautiful. The only thing that we are not asking Swami is the key to open the jail door and come out. That is what we are supposed to do, but we are not asking. So for that purpose, my devotees, they never asked me for this. So to demonstrate that, I was born in a jail. You remember Krishna came, he was born in a jail. And he demonstrated. I asked Krishna, why were you born in a jail unnecessarily? You should have been born in a maternity home or a hospital. He told me, Suresh, you were born in a jail too. But when I was born, the jail door opened, I came out. But the problem is, you are still in the jail. That is why I am called Paramatma and you are called Jivatma. Yeah. So the teacher is saying that we need to now come out of our jail. We have to, your yearning must be, you should be, what kind of life is this? How can I be leading a life like this? So mundane, so normal, so finite. We have to demonstrate that we have to live it. We must use, that's why Swami said, more important than guru is guri. You know what's the difference? Correct, spelling. So, guru is teacher, guri is goal. You must have a goal. Now, I thought for this for a long while. Yeah, so, look at this. Transforming, what are you transforming? Transforming thoughts, transforming habits, transforming values, transforming outlook, transforming perspective. All these there's so much transformation I must do. But there's one thing that you can do. You transform this, you can transform everything. What is that? Transform belief. Transform belief. It's called belief shift. You have to shift your belief. Hey, we believe in God. We all believe in God. Yeah, that is also another problem. That can be a very nice, beautiful Maya also. We need to also understand that. Wearing white and white does not make you spiritual, It just gives you a uniform. That's why Swami said, don't discuss why you wear white. Inside, since you are not white, at least you wear outside white. So white and white is just a uniform. So what are we doing? Transforming belief. So literally, at one time, earth was flat. You remember? Earth was considered flat. So mothers used to tell children, don't explore. You may fall off the cliff. People never did that. So what happened? Outlook was different, thoughts was different, perspective was different. Why? Belief was, earth was flat. And then science proved what? Earth is not flat, my friend. Earth is round. People said, you cannot run 4 minutes in 1 mile. 1 mile you cannot be done 4 minutes. Nobody did that. Until one guy, you know who's the guy who did that? Who? Yeah, Roger Manis. He did that. So when he did that, he crossed the thing. Next Olympics, 16 other people did it. Why? When one person can do, then it is you broke the limits and therefore people can cross. So my friend, we are conditioned by belief. We are conditioned by belief. Therefore, what we must do? Transform our belief. From tomorrow when you go, transform your belief. What is the belief that you should transform? Transform the belief in this way. I am body with spirit. I am body with spirit. If you are living in your life with body with a spirit, it's like people walking. Have you seen people going for a walk with dogs? Like that. This is, you're taking the dog for a walk. Another way of walking is when dog. Now dog is taking you for a walk. So now the problem is that your body is now carrying you. The body has got the senses. The senses are captivated by the Maya world, and therefore we are originally dictated by the senses. And so your body is taken. It has hijacked you. The body has hijacked you and taken you to the destination of the senses. So he waited. You're not coming down. Nobody is coming up. Therefore, he himself came down. Why? To tell us, my friend, we have to change. Our belief have to change. And the belief change is that you have to do, I am spirit with the body. And he has to change this also. Yeah, I'm spirit. I'm spirit with the body. That means to say, my spirit now, I am the spirit. In fact, Swami said it nicely, you are God. What more better definition than you are God? So that means when you wake up in the morning, every morning you should feel, I'm God. First word that comes out, Swami, thank you so much for giving me one more day. One more day, because I have another day with you. I have another day in life. So every morning you get up, you must feel a kind of inspiration. Sathya Sai Baba devotees must be inspired every day to get up in the morning. Inspired because he gave us one more day to live. Not have Sai long face. One more day, I have to get up one more day. The same kitchen chore, same husband, same family. Yes, man. You know, Mahavishnu came down one day. Husband and wife were standing, all Padanamaskaram. He said, Mahavishnu said, I can take one of you to heaven. The husband said, darling, you go. The wife said, my God, you became so sacrificial. When you go to heaven, this place will become heaven. Terrible. What a relationship, not so good. So I am spirit with body. Spirit with body means from today onwards, change the belief. I am God. In fact, Swami is saying, I am Akanta Para Brahman, I am Satchidananda. All this he's saying. What is he saying? He's saying this to us. We have to affirm every day. Feel godly. Feel godly, you feel good. Feel enthusiastic. Every morning, you walk also, you must walk. Not walk, good morning. Oh, what is so good about the morning? What kind of reply is that? That's not a reply. So the fact is, you are so cheerful. Tomorrow, when you go to work, you tell people, happy morning, everybody. Hey, hi there, how are you? What happened? I went for a conference. Yeah, so these are different. That is the impact of this conference to you and to the people around you. See, this is what it is. That is what life is. From tomorrow onwards, you should refuse to be unhappy and refuse to be sad. You should be all the time happy because you have God in your heart. Your Sai is in your heart. You should be. One day in the veranda, we were sitting there. Swami came out and Swami pointed, you go inside. 3 people went inside. Then Swami turned around. The wind blew. The door closed. Then he turned to us and said, nowadays they have interview even without me. Sense of humor. Swami's sense of humor. Everywhere is it's very nice because to be happy, to be joyful. There's nothing to be sad about, my friend. Nothing to be sad about. Because when we're living for a short while, be happy and go. When I ask you, how are you? 1972, I came to Texas from India. Your tragic story starts from 72. But by the time you finish to 2025, I have to take 2 Panadols. So not necessary, isn't it? So I'm a spirit with body means I'm happy. Bhagavan said, guys, you change the slide? It's not okay. So Swami said, I'm indivisible, supreme, absolute. You have to believe this. You have to believe this. You have to believe this means that you say that Bhagavan is saying this. That means everywhere is Swami. In the car when you're going, you talk to Swami. In the flight, when I say, Swami, I'm going here, I'm going there. Every moment of your life, you must every time talk as a friend. Don't put him, Puttaparthi, Sainatha, Kailasa, Siva. Our problem is we put him in the locality. Because we think it is there. We cannot feel he's everywhere. That is the belief you have to change. So you don't have to go to some place and to experience. You sit where you are there. And that experience must be real. So this is what Swami said. Then, in fact, Baba said, you don't need any sadhana. Do as I say, and you'll get the results in a moment. Baba, that is the problem. We cannot follow. We have a follow. One day, in center, one person was putting huge, big garland. So we told, Auntie, you should not, why waste so much money? Baba said, be simple. Why you put so much big flower? Swami said, be simple. Swami will say. What a logical thing. So we will say. Yeah. So now, this is a very important part. I am confined to only the how and the what of all matters. This is very important. You remember how and what. We have to transform the belief. What belief it is? Watch this. This is where our problem is. Most of the time, we're getting stuck in what is called change. Transform the slide. Okay, this next one. So this is the circle. This is Simon Sinek's model, but it's a very good model to follow because it tells you these things. Look at that. Click. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So what? Most of the time we are caught in the what world. What world? What is spirituality? What is all intellectual concepts, ideology, and all that? Then how to get there? Next one, you click. You go to how. So this is how. This is what sadhana to do, how to do it, So we remain in the what and the how. And this is how we spend the rest of, and we think we are spiritual. See, I'm trying to tell you, we have not got into the why. You cannot, if you do not have why, you cannot get passion. Only passion comes from why. But you remain in the what and the how, you are ritual. You come to why, it becomes spiritual. What is the difference between ritual and spiritual? 3 letters. SPI. Swami's purpose and intention. Add it to any ritual, it becomes spiritual. Yeah. Everything that you do, add this word inside. So you put a flower, why am I doing this flower? I did this, what did you do this for? You broke a coconut, break. And then, why you broke this coconut? Don't know, 100,000 Hindus are breaking it. I also broke it. Yeah. There are some people, 100 coconuts they break. I saw one person breaking. I went to the temple. You're breaking? No, they are breaking. Why you are not breaking? I outsource it to other people to break. Because it's tired. I'm telling you, honestly, I'm not joking. So he's standing there and the other person is breaking the coconut. He's watching there. So because it's a ritual and he's just caught inside. We must not make Sathya Sai Baba into a religion. Put him in the altar, put him in the photograph, and then Swami, and then lock him in the center, and then come out outside. And then, Swami, I'll come next Thursday. Don't worry. So, in the office, everywhere, nothing else. And then back again, Thursday, we open, and then there. This makes Sathya Sai Baba religious. We got Hindu, Christian, Muslim, but Sathya Sai Baba organization is not a religious movement. It is a spiritual movement. It is here that you come to redeem, you come to understand the spiritual significances of all what you do in the thing. Once you understand that, you have the value. That's why the why is a very critical thing. Ask anyone, why you do this? What is the reason? Why? It's a very important point. If you don't ask that why, we get caught in the what and the how. So you have to be spiritual. In a wedding, this elderly lady was there, and the teenage 18-year-old girl was there. So wedding was going on. This lady poked. Hey, when is your turn? The girl got irritated. Then there came a funeral. The same 2 people was there. The girl asked, when is your turn? Why? Everything is short space. Everything is very fast. So you got to ask. From today onwards, keep on asking this question. Everything that you do, ask why. Swami said, if you don't ask this, Swami said this. This is what most beautiful of Bhagavan's words is that I'm confined. Swami said, click. Now from today onwards, ask why. Yeah. I'm now asking why. Now comes the most, for me this quote is the most amazing, incredible quote ever. I love this quote very much. Swami's statements. Every activity has a goal, an end in view. Proceeding to the market, going to school, each has a purpose. When such momentary and short-lived activities are motivated by goals, how can you pass 60, 70 years of life on earth with no purpose guiding and leading? Purpose gives taste to living. When the papu, not ready, papu is papu. So when the papu on your plate lacks upu, you push it aside. Okay, this is the mantra for you. When the papu lacks upu, discard. You have to do it like me. When the papu lacks upu, discard. Okay. Now, you must get up and do. Those who are not doing, heaven is not for you, because gates of heaven is only open for those who are childlike. Christ said that. Okay. So please stand up. Now do this. Watch this. The leg must swag. Okay. Must get the swag. Okay. If the papu does not have the upu, discard. Yeah. Now, your discard is not good enough, because your discard is like this. Your head must flip. You got to flip. That's it. So, if the papu does not have the upu, discard. Oh, big hand, big hand. What amazing. Papu does not have upu. So, whatever you do, check and see. Your papu does not have upu. What's the purpose? 5 years ago, you did the same Guru Purnima celebration in your center. 4 years ago, you did the same. 3 years ago, every year, same Valmika's presentation. And then the prasadam will be brought, and everything there. The same crowd, 30 people. You should be asking, hey, what is the upu in this papu? Why are we doing this ceremony? Why can't we expand? Why can't we include other people? If you don't ask these questions, you're not why. And if you're not why, you're not spiritual. Finish, full stop. You're ritual. See, that's a ritualistic thing. We should, by next Guru Purnima, next ceremony, you should bring more people. You should bring, let's bring it out to the community. Let's bring it out to society. Okay, then you have the purpose. The purpose is there. If not, you keep on repeating the same thing. Then the center chairman comes in, and the center chairman will maintain for the last 2 terms like that. And then when you're stepping down, other people behind will say, never mind, brother, you take over. Don't worry, we are behind you. Have you seen this in the center? People will say, we are behind you. You take over. You sure you will support? Sure. And then he takes this position. And then you turn behind, nobody around also. Upu, papu lost the upu. So, papu is the boiled lentils. If boiled lentils don't have salt, you discard. If life does not have purpose, Baba said, it's like a rudderless boat in the ocean. The boat is lost. It's like a traveler without a desert. Without a compass, he's lost. When these are lost, he's lost. So how you know you're lost? When you lose your meaning to life, you have no upu. When you lose sometimes in your life, I don't understand why I'm going to the Sai center. You lost the upu. I don't know why I am sad. You lost the upu. When you're feeling sad, I don't know why God is doing to me. You go to Rama. Baba, Rama, I'm having big problems with my wife. And Sri Rama comes. My son, you call, yes, I'm having a problem with my wife. Really? Where's your wife? At home. You know my story? They kidnapped her in front of me. You got a bigger problem than my problem? all the masters, all the teachers, everybody had problems. Everybody has problems. Everybody. The point is, as long as you don't lose the purpose. What's the purpose? Hey, by the time my life is redeemed, when it's all finishing, when I'm about to be portable, I must get Swami at the end. At the end, Baba must come. And so, Swami, that's all. I will do my best. When I was a center chairman, everything was good. Now I have stepped down. I don't know what others are doing. Have you seen some people talk like this? I've stepped down. Now let them do. I am not involved in anything. Let others do. Yeah. And then when the time of death comes, moksha comes. Swami, moksha, let others do, Swami will say. Hey, when you're doing work with position, love with duty is only dharma. When you step down without post and position, you do. Love without duty is divinity. Your karmic merits shoot up like that. That is why you should be in the organization. That is why Baba said, never leave the organization. Baba said, never leave my organization. Doesn't matter, other people come and join here. Come and join other organization. Come and join. You tell, why should I join you? No, you can come to Swami. That is where you are here. We are also going to Swami. We'll meet you there, tell them. Yeah, that's how. Conviction must be there in our heart. Don't jump here, jump there, run there. Hey, let me tell you this. This is the truth. And this is where you are. You do your work sincerely and truthfully. You don't need to run after Swami. Swami will come to you. Why? Purity is enlightenment. Where is enlightenment? Swami, there you are. Don't have to run to play. In the interview room, I took my Swami's hands, put on my head. He said, what are you doing? I want enlightenment now. Give it to me. I said, this is exact. My tone was also like this. I want enlightenment now. I want. I thought there'll be, and then I'll just disappear. Give it to me now. Swami said, hey, enlightenment is not a business transaction for me to give you and for you to take. You have to earn. You have to earn. This is the highest thing in the world. Why should you settle for anything lesser? Go for the highest. Yeah. So, did you know 3% of all people have written goals? Did you know only 10% dream about changing them? Do you know 87% of the population live without goals? What are you going to do in 5 years? It all depends on Swami's grace. If he asks, this is how we reply. What are you going to achieve? I don't. This is all my. We don't even think about the future. So how then we can achieve anything? So therefore, this is all what you call Andaja Vindaja. Don't worry about this. Okay, so remember you're the makers, the leaders, and the expectations of the avatar. So I want to show you another thing, another belief. Sathya Sai is an extracurricular activity, and I still give time whenever I can. This is normally, it's extracurricular, so whenever time I can, I will do. You have to change the belief. What's the belief that you need to change? So this is how life is. Oh, I got to juggle so many things. I got to go to school. I got colleges to go to. I have got my housework. Then I got Sai Center. I go Thursday. I go to Sai Center and I pray, Swami, please maintain all my other things also. Please, Swami. And then I got my wedding. I got married. I fell in love unnecessarily. Then I have a family now. And then I got children. I look after my eldest family. And this is life. And this is a normal life. So you do all the other things. And also we have one more thing, Swami's thing. And this is my life. And that's okay. That's okay. That's how we live. This must change. This has to change. So how to change? Bhagavan, how do I change this? Hey, Sathya Sai is the center and basis of all activities in my life. Which means I juggle all these things, but right in the middle is Sathya Sai. Which means to say, Sathya Sai mission becomes the main thing that you need to do. Once you have the main thing, all the others can become side. You find side dishes also will be achieved. This is what? This, my friend, if you can forget this entire talk, don't forget this. This is the cogwheel. Right in the center is the cogwheel. I'm telling you from my 40 years of spiritual experience, don't worry about the smaller cogwheels. Family cogwheel, circuit cogwheel, your success cogwheel, your career cogwheel. Worry about Swami's mission. If you worry about Sathya Sai mission, you go to the main cogwheel. You know what? Everything else also moves. Everything also moves. Because your focus is on the cogwheel. You know, my mother 5 days ago, she was admitted, when she was breathing very hard. So I was holding the wheelchair. I was wheeling into the emergency. I was talking to the Chicago group of people. They were having study circle. My wife was holding the phone. So she was holding the phone and she's walking with me. So the study circle is going on. So I'm talking and pushing this. I didn't let go of this because this is Swami's work. I won't let go. I'll finish my mother. The doctors came, took her, did all the things. But I never let this thing go because Sathya Sai worked. 2.5 years ago, my wife was in the hospital. She was almost admitted. Life almost went in the operation theatre. Very critical. 5 minutes into that, New Zealand devotees called me. Suresh, there's a leadership session. You must come on the call. I forgot all about it. So outside the operation theatre, I was conducting a leadership program for New Zealand devotees for 1.5 hours. I did. I never said no. Swami taught me this. Swami taught me directly this. When my father passed away, I was in Puttaparthi. When I was in Puttaparthi, at that point of time, Baba, I said, Swami, my father, I know, he's with me. You stay here and do my work. Because I was doing the choreography, dance and all that. I'm quite crazy about drama and dance. So I was doing all that. Swami said, you stay here and do my work. Swami, my father's funeral, you got 2 brothers and sister? Ask them to do. I held Swami's hand. Swami, if I don't go, the family, people will talk. People will always talk. Swami said. So he said, he walked into the interview room. He walked himself and brought one whole bag full of vibhuti. He gave it to me, and then he materialized vibhuti. He gave it, put it into your father's mouth. This one all you smear in the body. Then Swami, then 1-2 days you come back. I said, Swami, how to come back? There's no ticket. Hey, who will do the work here? He said like that. Who will do? So this now, my father is for me like my soul. He crushed. My entire thing was down, really at the bottom. But I left Puttaparthi, went to the funeral. My funeral was also a very big thing. I was crying, everything else. Then Brother Jaga told me, ask your mother. I went to my mother and asked, Swami is calling, what should I do? Swami is calling you, go back. So 1-2 days, I came back. 4 o'clock, I reached Puttaparthi. The final rehearsal I did, the last final rehearsal, Baba came out. Baba looked at me, all finished. I said, Swami, all finished. I was also emotional. All finished, Swami, all finished. Now you do my work, that's all. Then Swami, the ashes to put in the Chitravati river, let it go. You just do my work, that's all. Do my work, that's all. And so I was controlling the lights. I was the last 6:30, Swami came. I was doing the lights. When 6:30 I was there, I was doing the lights. The session, you need to control the light. My eyes were staring, couldn't see because I had to do red light, blue light, I have to do this. I wish I had Elton John's specs, his one's got wiper. So I was doing that, and we finished, that whole thing was over, and the play was very successful. I didn't have a chance to implode. So I finished, I did the arati for Swami, and then I ran from the place, ran to the far end of the thing, to go somewhere and literally cry and break down. It was at that point, again, Swami's humor, somebody comes and touches me. Sairam brother, the play was very, very good. I heard the director's father passed away. He's telling me. I said, yeah, the director's father passed away. It must have been very painful for him. I'm sure it must have been very painful for him. This dialogue is going on. So I said, yeah, it must be very painful. How is he managing? I hope he manages well. I also hope he's managing well. I said, then another brother comes by. Hey, Sairam Suresh. Hey, you are Suresh. I didn't know. See, the point of the story is personal commitment, personal obligation, personal tragedy, personal thing is different from Sathya Sai mission. Sai mission must continue. Whatever happened, the mission of Sathya Sai must continue. So from this moment onwards, one thing you must never do, never give excuse. Make a resolution. From this moment, my belief is, I will never give an excuse to say I cannot do. Whatever you ask me, I will do. This is what the behavior change we must do. Change the behavior. And from when is the next meeting? Saturday. Saturday I have. If you are busier than Obama, what can we do? Nothing can be. You cannot be busier than them. So you have to commit. Whatever. This is the first priority. All the rest takes. Strangely enough, those young adults who are here, you listen to what I'm saying. Because I came to the Sai movement as a youth, doing my master's and PhD and everything else. I gave my time. I never said no, even at the height of my PhD. At the height of my PhD also, I never said no. Even the PhD people in Singapore University, Singapore is top 10 university in the world. When I was signing the university, my professor at the back, hey, where are you from? Malaysia. So how long do you think it will take to finish? I'm telling you honestly, PhD, 4 years. I said, my mouth wanted to say 4. I don't know what happened. Swami is great. I accidentally said 2. 2, the professor laughed, 2 years is a bit hard, my friend. You're being too ambitious, He said, but the moment my tongue said 2, I repeated to the whole world, 2 years. I finished my PhD in 1 year, 8 months. But not by concentrating on the PhD. I did Swami's work, this one, play, drama, went here, travel everywhere. I travel, everything. But I suddenly found, hey, discoveries are being made. I published 6 papers and got the National Young Scientist Award. When I came back, I got the National Young Scientist Award from Malaysia. Why? Baba said, you do my work. Your yoga shema for this life and the next. That's what I'm telling the youth. Don't take 24 hours in the job, 24 hours in the career. You give your life to the mission of Sathya Sai. You will get back in rewards in abundance. You will get it back. That is what Swami's grace is. Problems will come. People wipe their feet on me all day long. I mean, really? What could possibly be worse than that? And the toilet paper said, you really want to know what could be worse than this? You could be worse than this. So people have problems, all sort of problems. Now the question is that, please read slowly. If you have food over your fridge, you are 75% better than most people. You have money in your wallet, you are 18% of the world's wealthy people. If you are alive today, more than health, than illness, you're more blessed than the million people who will not survive this week. If you actually read this message and understand it, you're more fortunate than 3 billion people in the world who cannot see, cannot read, or suffer mental retardation. Life is not about complaining. Life is not about sorrow. It's about 1,000 other reasons to be grateful to life. So my dear friend, you have to be grateful. Every moment of your life, be grateful, be happy that you're a woman. Be grateful that you're side you. Be grateful that you have an organized. Be grateful that you've got good leaders to guide you. That itself is our grace, to have good leaders. Then comes the 4th one. Yeah, click if you change. Okay, and this is the last belief. This belief is, many people told, enlightenment is only for a few people. This is the biggest mistake, I'm telling you. People think this. This is like the earth is flat. If it is for few people, Bhagavan should have come into the interview room, take the 10 people, train, talk to them and liberate them. Why should you talk to everybody? Today you have to understand that you and I have the potential to aspire for this higher state of consciousness. So refuse to be mellowed. Refuse to have, at this moment, I want to have peace. My friend, MSc is peace, but PhD is bliss. So peace is a way to get to bliss. But if you are not even peaceful for small things, then how? Then cannot. You have to be peaceful. You have to be this. You have to really be happy and pray for the right things. The priest said, anyone here who has got any problems? That means, yes, I have a hearing problem. Come here. And he put one hand on the ears. Oh Lord, make my brother's ears work. Oh Lord, Lord, Lord. I prayed like that. And then after 10 minutes, he said, how is your ear? My ears are okay. I have a hearing problem in the magistrate court. So he prayed the wrong thing, hearing problem in the magistrate court. So he has a wrong problem. So pray for the right things in life and transform your belief. Everyone should aspire. Every Sai, Sadhak and Seva has to make Atma the basis of life. He should regard himself as the embodiment of the divine. That means now we should sit more and more in meditation, sit more and more and realize the Atma. Why is that so? Because Baba said this whole world can only be saved, redeemed only by Atma. That's why thirdly he said, hey, Atma Sarupa. He's calling all of us Atma Sarupa means we are the embodiments of the Atma. We have an answer to the world. We can help to rescue and do many things in the world. We are your USA, whatever that you have done. You know, the leaders who came here. Other people came here and acknowledged your contribution. This is very inspiring. It is videotape. It will be, I'm sure many other people in the country will see. You have set an example. Others must say good things about Sathya Sai Baba. Others must say good things about Swami's devotees. This is what mission work is all about. We can become the most reputed, most recognized, and most organization that excels excellence. That is how we should aspire for. We must be feeling proud. Look at the last, this is the final message today. Baba said, this is the last thing that I should like to impress. Swami himself said, last thing I should like to impress on you at this conference. This is our country, numerous poor, helpless and diseased persons who suffer from hunger. There are today lakhs of members of Sai organization, even a larger number of Sai devotees. Let each member, while leaving this conference, resolve to leave to at least one poor person. That means what he's telling, 10 regions cannot function, no more function like 10 separate entities. 10 fingers must combine together and become one hand. When you're one hand, you are impactful, you are resourceful. You now use everything. USA sends, whatever USA does, oddly enough, the whole world follows. That is the problem. You guys will wear one nice brand new jeans and cut here. I don't know why Malaysians are also doing that. Everybody is cutting. Hey, what happened to you? America is doing it. So let them do. What is your problem? No, America is doing, we must do. Okay, if that's the case, let's do positive things. Let us do good things. The world will follow you. Malaysia does anything and scream on the top of the head. Malaysia is a small country. But America, whatever, oh, America. So do it. So now you have a responsibility, not just for your country. You have a responsibility to redeem lives of the whole world. Redeem life for the whole world. And that is what this conference should do. Reignite the spirit, bring about higher aspirations, and live the life that, oh Lord, thank you. Because when we crash, when we die and we go, Swami must come. You've done your work. Come. Now you come to me. That is the feeling. Every moment of life, hey, when I finish my life, you must be there. Whatever it is, you receive me. I'm coming to you. The river must go to the ocean. Don't stop halfway. Don't be in a puddle. Don't come back next life. Why should you come back? Finish it now itself. And then that, if you have that yearning, where Swami said, grace is proportional to effort. If I take from this moment effort, I strive for meditation, I do whatever I can to get the grace, Swami's grace will be plentiful. In that grace, we take refuge. In that refuge, we realize who we are. And who we are nobody except God. That method acting that you talked about is what it is all about. We are now method acting. We are acting like a husband, we are acting like a wife, we are acting. But who we really are, we forgot. That's why he has come to remind us that you are God, and you have to keep on reminding that, and that particular solution is what is going to make this world, redeem this world, and make it a safe place. The next 35 years, the world is going to change so much that in the last 1,000 years, you have not experienced. That's a prediction. So when this world changes, the solution to the world is our atmic force of positivity, of nice, beautiful nature. We then read him and we say, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Atma Brahma, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am he, Swami, I finally come to you, Sai Ram. And when we come to you, what we say, what is that? Sai. What is that? S-I-G-H. No, but when you sigh only at Sai. Sai Ram, thank you so much.